Not today, Bubba.
Go get him, Bubba. Love you.
Not today, Bubba. Gordy, can I bother you for a second? All right, folks, coming to you live here. You know the damn drill by now. This is the Brilliantly Dumb Show, indeed, episode 93. I'm Big Game Bob, coming to you on your local airwaves. However you're listening, whyever you're listening, we're just happy you are indeed listening, folks. We got a lot to get to, and I want to get to it. Before we do so, and we bring on our guy, Jersey Jerry, fighting, scratching, and clawing for his own segment on the Brilliantly Dumb Show, presented to you by MGM, folks. Jersey Jerry is 0 for 2 right now. It's been an absolute disaster. He had us bet on a horse that lost, then WNBA. The Atlanta Steam, I want to believe it is, or the Atlanta Steam lost. I honestly forget. The Indiana Fever is the name of the team that he picked, and they lost. They did terrible. They were expected to be an early favorite early on. They moved to the underdog before the game. Jersey Jerry said, still take them, and they got blown out. People are upset, and I don't blame them. We need to address this with Jersey Jerry. It's getting absolutely ridiculous at this point. It really is. I mean, look, I have said it time and time and again. With the engagement we have got since bringing on Jersey Jerry, I want nothing more than to see this guy win. I think he is hysterical. But, folks, a bet is a bet. He's got to get to 7 out of 10. He's 0 for 2 right now. We're going to bring Jersey Jerry in. This is episode 93 of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Be sure and remember, by the way, we have a vlog coming out with Johnny Drama, Kevin Dillon on the golf course. Me, Joey Coldcuts, Johnny Drama, and then one of the head pros at the course. It was a spectacular afternoon, absolutely hysterical vlog on the way with that. But let's get to it. Here comes Jersey Jerry. This is Turnpike Takes with Jersey Jerry. Can he scratch and claw his way back? It's been a disappointment. Here comes Jerry. Gerard Gilfone. Are you with us?
Yo, what's up, Bobby?
Jersey Jerry, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you, Bob.
How you doing on your end, Jerry? How is everything? What are you wearing today, Jer?
Oh, it's Bobby Boucher jersey.
Who got you a Bobby Boucher, Jerry?
I got it from actually a teacher back in high school.
He gave you a Bobby Boucher jersey?
Yeah.
Holy, Jerry, can we get to it? Can we get
what's
to
up?
it?
Yeah.
Let me speak my piece, if I may, just, kind of how I'm feeling. You're 0-2 now, okay? Now,
Yeah.
as I've said, the engagement has been spectacular. I have people texting me left and right, DMing me. I know you're getting DM'd. And you know what, Jerry? Let me tell you something, Gerard Grafone. We believe in you. We absolutely do. And I want to believe in you, Jerry. But this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry, people are losing money, Jer.
Now that's the part that bothers me there is, I do research here and I don't just say, oh, hey, bet the Fever. Hey, take Sweet Melania. I get down to the numbers and I think it's been just bad luck. And I really think that I'm going to push the pace here. And I think I might go 6-7 in a row here. And I'm being serious about that.
You know what, Jerry? You know what I almost feel like I need to do? And because you know what? I want to feel what the people are feeling. I think it's time that I jump in on the bets with you. As far as whatever you tell us to take, I'm going to take 2. And then this way we could get them. Because I think you're going to get hot. I do. I would like to think so.
Yeah, this reminds me of a day I had at the sports book one day where I lost $2,000 that day. I had $100 left in my pocket, and my buddy Tom, we call him OT Tommy. He works a lot of OT at work. He said, "Jared, it's time to go now. I can't watch you like this." And I was eating a pice of chocolate cake.
So OT Tommy didn't want to do OT at the sports book. He only good for him. Good for OT Tommy.
We were there all day. We were there from 10 o'clock in the morning, and it turned into like 10, 11 at night. And he's like, I've had enough. I can't watch you lose this. I can't watch you keep losing. And I was sitting there eating my piece of chocolate cake. I'll never forget. And I looked at Tom and I said, I ain't done yet. I'm not done yet. One more, just one more. I turned that $100 into $4,000. I'll never forget that, and that's a true story.
Now, this happens. Is OT Tommy getting upset that you're still at the sports book, or is OT Tommy starting to realize Jer's on to something here?
Well, no, he was getting upset because he wanted to go. He was there all day. I mean, he didn't lose that much money, but I think he was just getting sick and tired of me just there pouting and just ordering desserts. I don't know.
Do you order desserts when you lose, Jer?
So I'm not a big dessert guy, really. But when I'm down, I'm having a piece of chocolate cake.
You know, Jerry, this is what bothers me is you know, you're so good for the show, but it's like this guy. I mean, right now, Jerry, here's the DMs I'm getting. I'm getting Jerry tears, which I think is terrible. I really do. I think that's terrible.
Too. Rest in peace, Joe Tears.
Jerry, it does. It's Jerry Mush.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of Jerry Mush.
Yeah, I've had a girl message me. She said, "It's not in Jerry we trust, it's in Jerry we bust," and that kind of hurt my feelings. You know.
Jerry, I snap my headphones out. Gerard Gilphone, can you hear me?
I hear you better now.
Gerard Gilphone, can you hear me?
I hear you, Bob.
Jerry, that's terrible. Is that what else do you get?
I mean, I've had a kid send me just no message, just send me his Venmo, and he said whatever you could pick up, I'd appreciate it. You know, and listen, I'm not here to lose people money. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
But Jerry, that's what you are doing. And not only are you losing money, you're having us bet games. Jerry, with all these games on the slate, not everybody wants to stream a WNBA game.
I get that.
And it's no disrespect to the WNBA, but come on.
You're right. I think I was reaching too far with these picks just because I wanted to make a statement early off the bat, but I'm ready to go now. I mean, it's go time now. I'm getting on the board here.
Jerry, if we're going to get you on your slate, and there's nobody who wants to get you back on your slate than me, okay, here it is. This is week 3. It's an absolute must win. Now, with this being said, Jerry, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bet on whatever you tell us to bet because I got to feel what the fans are feeling. And you know what? I get the text, and it bothered me. I was watching the scores of this WNBA the entire night. I want the fans to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very upsetting, Jerry.
They should have won, though.
Well, what do you mean? Jerry, they lost by 15 points.
Yeah, they lost by 15, but they shouldn't have lost by 15. They should have won by 1 or 2. They missed a lot of free throws.
Well, shit, it better been a shit ton of free throws. What, was James Harden playing in the game? Are they shooting 25 free throws a person?
Nah. This lady, Kelsey Mitchell, she banged me. Yeah, it was her fault.
And by the way, again, I was watching, and there just really was not much for the Indiana Fever and the Indiana Fever faithful, the Jersey Jerry faithful, to root for. There was nothing to be excited about. If I'm going to lose a bet, I at least want to have times where I could be very excited going nuts.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Jer,
Mm-hmm.
You got a headband on you?
Yeah, I got a headband on.
Why do you got a headband? Are you in sweat?
No, I just wear it after my showers.
Why don't you just take a towel, just dry it off? What are you, Roger Federer?
I don't know. I like the look.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, Jerry. It looks good. Now, what we want to like the look of is your week 3 pick presented by MGM. Jersey Jerry, what's our week 3 pick? Talk us through this here.
So I'm in love with this horse, and I'm not playing around with you.
Oh, Jerry, come on.
I swear.
After all of that,
I love this horse.
Wait, what?
I love him. I love this horse.
No, Jerry, no. Are you?
I got to do it. I've been telling myself since last year I'm betting this horse, and I am.
But Jerry, you just said I thought you had mentioned you're going to go back to something more mainstream.
Well, no, this is the Kentucky Derby.
Oh,
This
okay,
this
okay,
this is the
okay.
Derby.
You're right. You're right. Very
This is the
valid.
Derby
Look,
Saturday.
it is a little ridiculous that the first three is horses, WNBA horses. However,
Mhm.
it is the Kentucky Derby. Talk me through this. Give us what I would prefer, Jerry, if you have,
Mhm.
which I think is a good way to go, even if not necessarily like a trifecta or
Mhm.
anything like that. What I would love is even if you could give us, a certain bet that you're going to take. It could be multiple horses. We just got to win money. Don't go
Yeah,
crazy
no.
because
I want this one horse, and what I want to do here. I want to increase my odds because I got to get on the board here, and I got to get on the board now because one more, I go down another one, I probably ain't making it.
probably. Well, you know what? But Jersey, that's not a bold statement. No shit, you're not. Jerry, you get this wrong, you got to hit 7 in a row. You got to go on an absolute eater.
Yeah. So I've been watching this horse.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
I mean, you could think what you want, and the fans could think what they want, but at the end of the day, I do give out locks, and I promise you.
Okay. All right. You're right. I'm sorry.
And I'm tired of the messages too, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting bashed and getting disrespected because it ain't fair to me. It's not. Because I put in the time. They don't put in the time. I do.
But Jerry, and we appreciate you putting in the time, but you got to realize at some point, Jerry, do you know, you see it from your end, and I know you're getting messages. You know what my messages look like?
I couldn't imagine.
Well, 100%, these guys are busting my balls. I'm taking it too, which is why I want to be invested as well.
Okay.
So talk me through this, Jerry. Win us some money. Come on, let's get
This is gonna win you money. I promise.
Talk to me about this horse. Talk to me about it.
Okay.
How was its upbringing? Talk me through this bet.
So this horse was purchased for $350,000 back in 2015.
Okay.
In Kentucky. Now
It's home turf.
it has the best trainer in the world. He happens to go by the name of Bob Baffert.
Sounds like a horse trainer. Tough to name a horse trainer.
He either wins the Derby, wins the Belmont, wins the Preakness every single year. This trainer. This horse is very calm. He's not like some cocky type of horse. He's very calm and he's very mature for a 3-year-old. Very mature. I mean, you see him before the races, and he's just strolling. He's not looking left. He's not looking right. He's looking straight on. And I was doing a little research, and I messaged a few people, and I said, hey, I don't think that Authentic should have blinders on in the Kentucky Derby. And a couple people responded. They said, Jer, he ain't going to have blinders. Trust me. So I'm happy about that. I know he's not going to have blinders on because he doesn't need them.
Right.
That's when they have the thing set up so they just see straight.
Yep.
But a lot of horses you'll see before the big races, though the trainers, they want the blinders on. And if a horse is
correct me if I'm wrong, the blinders is what goes over their face, no?
Yes, and so they can't see out the sides too. A lot of people do it in big races because they get nervous that their horse, is going to look left or going to look right and get nervous,
That's interesting. It's amazing, Jerry. So they put it on so that their tunnel vision just goes straight. Wish we could do that with humans, no?
Yes, and I've got pretty good confirmation of this horse is not going to have blinders on. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is a little different. I'm going to give the Brilliantly Dumb Faithful 3 chances to win.
Okay, I like
3 chances.
I like this here.
Now, there's a horse in this race that's pretty much chalk. He goes by the name of Tis the Law.
Yes, which I have heard of actually going into the Kentucky Derby.
I mean, he's supposed to just flat out smoke everybody.
Okay.
But I don't think that's going to happen here. So what I want to do is to boost up these odds here for me, I want to do a little win play show bet on this horse.
Okay, I like where this is headed.
So it can come in first, second, or third. you're still going to win money here.
Now, that's all you got to do. That's all we got to do. We got to come out in the green.
Correct. You
Okay.
got to come out in the green,
This is
and you
interesting.
will be winning money. Now, you tell me something here. I want to ask you something here because now you're getting invested here.
Yeah, I'm in it. I got to
Now,
be.
if you look at a horse, right, and you see the horse's first 5 races in his life, and this horse has won 4 out of 5 races, what do you think about this horse? Came in first 4 out of 5.
But you know what, Jerry? In all honesty, I don't know the level of competition at the track that day, which is why. Do you have to qualify for the Kentucky Derby? Is it
Yes,
like
you need to
is it like the
qualify.
Masters in golf, where you only have a certain?
It's pretty similar to that. Pretty similar.
Let me ask you this, and sorry to cut you off here, Jerry, but let
No,
me
go
ask you
ahead.
this: how many horses that are racing in the Kentucky Derby could you name?
I could name pretty much all 20 horses.
No.
Max Player, Tis the Law, Authentic, New York Traffic. We got Sole Villante. We got Honor AP here. We got Max Player, Enforceable, King Guillermo, Money Moves. We got 1,000 Words. Maybe I can't name 20.
Oh God. I gotta tell you, I just get such a kick out of horses' names and just the fact that you could rattle these off. Jerry, I'm sorry. Give me back. Go ahead. What are we doing? Win us some money, Jerry. Go ahead. Let's hear it. What is your pick week 3? Talk us through this.
Week 3, my pick's gonna be. He's in the 18th spot, so he's the last horse.
All the way on the end, right?
All the way on the end, and I love the spot because a lot of people know this. The Kentucky Derby is 1.25 miles. It's the longest race. This horse isn't a pace setter like my girl, Sweet Melania. This horse comes from the back. And he's a closer.
Oh, Jerry. I don't know. Do we want to bet a closer?
You want to bet a closer in the Derby. You don't want a horse that races wire to wire, usually.
Okay.
They don't have the stamina to keep up. It's too long of a race. They just got to set a nice, easy pace. And that last quarter mile, they got to shoot. And that's what this horse is going to do. And in first place, second place, or third place, my horse, trained by Bob Baffert, Authentic, with odds close to 8-1, possibly 10-1.
Okay, now let me ask you something. If we do this bet, win, play, show, if it's a 10-1 dog, are we risking a lot on the win, play, show, or is our value still good there, Jerry?
Okay, your value's still going to be good, but and here, and this is where it gets tricky. So if you do a $10 bet, win, play, show across the board, that bet is going to cost you $30. If you do win, play, show, $100 bet, that bet is going to cost you $300.
Jesus, Jerry. So
You're getting $100 on every spot. If you do a $100 bet, it's $300. If you do $20, it's $60. So 20, 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 100, 100, 100.
And now what if it hits? What odds do we get?
I mean, if you're putting if this horse closes at 8-1, and you bet, let's say, I don't know, let's say $100 across the board, a $300 bet, you're looking at, maybe getting yourself a nice brand new car here.
All right, well, Jerry.
It's a lot of money, Bob.
Yeah, Jerry, it is a lot of money, which to be honest,
figure 300 times 8, which it's usually always going to be more, whatever the horse pays.
What scares me about this, and again, I am in on this one, is you got to realize the stakes you're putting. We're with you here, Jerry. We're going to roll with you. By the way, we're here for you. We're not going anywhere. We want to get this train rolling. What's the name of this horse?
Authentic.
Okay.
You got to love the name.
I do like the name. I'm not going to lie to you, Jerry. I do like the name. And you're confident about this.
Yes, I'm very confident. It ran at the Santa Anita Derby 2 races ago against another horse that's in this race by the names of Honor AP.
All right.
And it lost. But I'm not really upset about that, or that didn't scare me, because I know why it lost. And it didn't lose because it didn't have the talent or it didn't have the speed. It lost because of the jockey. And that jockey ain't on him.
Well, I got to be honest with you, though, Jerry. I hope Ortiz isn't on this horse either.
No.
With the way that went with Sweet Melania.
Velasquez is on him.
Okay, Jerry, look, we are going to ride the Jersey Jerry train. We're on it. I'm on it. Let's go. Let's get this thing chugging along.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get you your segment, and let's go on a little bit of a heater. Where are you going to be for the Kentucky Derby, by the way?
I was supposed to be in Kentucky, actually.
You told me this. Tell the folks of the Beverly Hills Show, why were you supposed to be in the Kentucky Derby again?
So there was a guy who, one of my horse videos went viral from a big network, and he's a big shot at this network.
It was in a Barstool?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he reached out to me, and he said, "Hey, Jersey Jerry, loving the horse videos. When did you start getting into horses?" I said, "I've been watching ponies since, I don't know, 3-4 years old. You know what I mean? I love the ponies." And he's like, "I love your videos. I love everything about you. You're a cool kid." He said, "I want to invite you to the Kentucky Derby this year."
Who is it? Which guy from Barstool?
So his name's JW.
I don't know.
He's a silent investor.
Okay.
He's a silent investor, so pretty much he invited me. I had my tickets ready to go. COVID happened. That banged me. So it got better though. He's given me 2 extra guests. I was supposed to go with me and another person. Now he's given me 4 people, so 3 other guests
For next year's Kentucky Derby.
For next year's Kentucky Derby,
Maybe
2021.
Kentucky Derby, Jerry.
I'm going. 100%.
You take me to the Kentucky Derby with you?
I'll take you to the Derby.
You take me to the Derby? Let me tell you something. You get the 7 for 10. I'll be happy to go to the Kentucky Derby with you.
Think it would be great.
Okay.
I never been there.
We got to keep the train rolling along. We're ready for you. We're ready for the streak. You heard it. Our horse's name is Authentic, no?
Yes, Authentic. He's going to be in post 18.
Post 18, Authentic. Win, place, or show. Whatever amount you desire, folks, don't go crazy. Bet responsibly. That is our guy, Jersey Jerry, going to try and heat up. Next week, this is the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Jerry, we'll see you soon. All right, buddy? Authentic,
Later,
authentic. Come on, get hot, Jerry.
Fade Jersey.
Get hot, Jerry. Take care, buddy. Come on,
Later,
for once, hit one pick.
I will.
Well, folks, as we keep things moving along here on the Brilliantly Dumb Show, I want to address a topic because it happened again to me, and I had mentioned it before on the Brilliantly Dumb Show, that the homeless people in Beverly Hills are a different type of homeless person. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of homeless people in my day throughout my years, but I've noticed since coming out here and living right next to Beverly Hills that the homeless people, it's like they've been picking up on people day to day. I mean, they sleep on some really nice streets. They walk by some really, you got Rodeo Drive out here, you got Cannon, you got all these really nice places, fine dining places in Beverly Hills. And they kind of just think they have a different mentality than your normal homeless person, which, to be honest, is kind of fascinating to watch. And I had told the story about when I first moved out to LA, and I was in Beverly Hills, a steakhouse called Mastro Steakhouse. I did a porterhouse for 2 at Mastro's, and I split it with somebody, and the other person that I split it with really didn't do too good of a job on it. They didn't have much to eat. Usually I would eat the whole damn thing, but we had a lot of sides going on. We were all having a good time. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take the steak home. And I wanted to take the steak home because a good steak is a good steak, and you're only as good as your last steak. So I said, you know what? I got to take this sucker home. Still a lot of steak left. Big old tomahawk, okay? We had a porterhouse, and then there was a tomahawk. I get stuck with the tomahawk, which is no big deal. But I said, you know what? I see this homeless guy when I walk out of the steakhouse. And as much as I wanted the steak, he said, you know what? I'm going to treat this guy. I bet this guy hasn't had a good tomahawk steak in a long time. This thing had to be about $95, $100 minimum. it was a work event, so thankfully I never saw that bill. But this was an expensive tomahawk steak. You still got the bone sticking out of it. It's like popping, this fighting its way through the styrofoam that they give you to take it home in. It's ridiculous that they give you the tomahawk steak in that styrofoam. It really is. It's like trying to put a horse in a closet. Like you just don't do it. It just doesn't fit. The horse needs a barn. It needs space to roam around. So does the tomahawk steak. But I give this guy the steak. I say, I'm going to do the next thing. I give the homeless guy a steak that's in the middle of Beverly Hills. He looks at the steak and he goes, "You didn't get any sides?" You know what, sir? I couldn't believe it. I said, "Yeah, you know what? I did get sides. I ate them, if you don't mind. My apologies for not ordering another $18 side of mashed potatoes that you could enjoy with your tomahawk steak." I got pissed. It's like when you're driving on the street and you let somebody go and they don't even wave. You kind of regret letting them go. I regret it. I regretted giving this guy the steak. I said, only in Beverly Hills can you hand a homeless person a steak and they're going to complain because you didn't give them any sides. It's like the guy wanted a thing of key lime pie to go with it. A good palate cleanser before he has an espresso martini to finish off his night. I couldn't believe this shit. So I walk into the grocery store the other day outside of Ralph's, and the homeless guy standing out there, same guy that's usually standing outside of there. Sometimes I give him cash, sometimes I don't. But you know what? This time I said, I'm going to do one better. I'm gonna get the guy a couple things to eat. Let's see what he wants to eat. Comes up to me, "Sir, can I have money?" I said, "Sir, I'll actually do you better. Anything you want. You tell me. Anything you want." And I feel like this is just such a California, Beverly Hills type thing to say. I really do. I'm trying to think of even another place where you would hear this, and it's got to be a California thing, got to be a Beverly Hills thing. He asked me for some kale and organic cashews to make a salad, and to be quite frank with you, I thought that was exceptional. This guy could have asked for fried chicken. He could have asked for, one of those stupid little sushi platters that they give. This guy asked he wanted to make a salad. This guy's going to make a kale salad in the parking lot. He's going to eat it on top of a shopping cart. He's making a good old organic. He wanted organic cashews. I said, "Sir, with no disrespect, I got to ask, will you know the difference between an organic and non-organic cashew? What upbringing did these cashews have to be organic? I just don't understand that." Because I know myself, I would not know the difference from an organic to a non-organic cashew. I just figure it's a way that you bump up a price $2 more. Maybe with fruits and vegetables, I'll know what's organic and what's not, but not cashews. So what did I do? I walked in. I respected the hell of it. I got him a little avocado dressing. I got him those organic cashews. I got him a kale salad. He's whipping up a kale salad in the parking lot. I thought that was absolutely spectacular. So from one good homeless experience to a bad one as well. The Mastro's one. That guy's still probably working on that tomahawk steak. It's just a Beverly Hills thing. I've never heard something like that in my life. If you would have seen this guy open the kale bag, okay? Kale bag of lettuce, throw in the organic cashews, throw in that avocado dressing that I got him, mix this salad up. It was fascinating. It really was. I mean, it's just a different breed out here. Everybody thinks of Beverly Hills as this big, spectacular place. I think of it for its incredible homeless people. I think they're spectacular. Sometimes a little high maintenance, but overall, pretty spectacular. I was blown away by this salad. Good for him. I'll probably buy him the same thing next time. Anywho, we are moving on. Well, folks, we keep this train moving right along here on the Brilliantly Dumb Show, just rocking and rolling here, folks. We know we never close out any episode without everybody's favorite segment. Yes, it is indeed. It is the Ask Bab segment, week by week, Tuesday after Friday. I tell you, fine folks, submit your questions to be featured for the Ask Bob segment. Doing so was a young man. There's a reason I took this question. Here he is, Kyle Trebek, Fall River, Massachusetts. Bob, how the hell did you go golfing with Johnny Drama? What is he like on a golf course? Now, I mentioned this earlier in the episode. I'll say it again, and it's an absolute heater of a vlog coming to YouTube. I did go golfing with Johnny Drama, and I am telling you right now, folks, and I mean this without a doubt. I know it's a bold statement. I totally understand. Kevin Dillon, who played Johnny Drama in Entourage, it was the most electric performance. It was the most electric outing I have ever seen in my life on a golf course. And I mean every word of that. And I don't mean necessarily from a swing standpoint. Johnny Drama's short game was exceptional. Flop shots, little bump and runs. He's got a good flat stick. Gets it out of there, out of the tee box. When I say good performance, I'm talking about pure entertainment, bringing the energy, bringing the laughs, bringing the drinks. The show Johnny Drama put on in that 18 hole that I got to spend with him was absolutely riveting. And I mean that in every sense of the way. He was fucking hilarious. And I'm telling you, it's so much like the character in the show. I've gotten really close with these Entourage guys. And the more I think about it, the reason why I think it just had so much success is they're all just very good friends. They really are. And B, they just enjoy busting each other's chops. So a lot of what you see on the show is exactly what you get off. And they happen to be extremely similar to their character. Kevin Dillon, who played Drama, Jerry Ferrara, Turtle. I mean, it's pretty fascinating. And there was a couple times I kind of had to catch myself. I'm friends with the guy. He's incredible. But I had to think to myself, we're playing with Joey Coldcuts and one of the pros over there. And it just was a spectacular time. He was absolutely hilarious. I don't think I've laughed that hard on 18 holes in my life. It was absolutely phenomenal. And so that vlog will be coming to you guys shortly. Excited to get that out to you. Excited for what's to come on the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Jersey Jerry putting his pick in again. Kentucky Derby coming to you hot. Folks, for those of you betting on Jersey Jerry, I am officially with you this week. I want to be invested to this. And you bet your ass if he comes on next week and he gives us another loser, I will not be a happy camper either. Let's get Jersey Jerry back on track. We will see you next week, folks. Take care now. Not today, Bubba.
Go get him, Bubba. Love you.
Not today, Bubba. Gordy, can I bother you for a second?